My name is Jeffrey Davis. We're in the Money Manners Radio Network studios with Mark Z. Mark, we're going to have podcasts of this next interview. We're going to be on our social marketing sites, our 3 radio stations, and all our affiliate relationships, but you have to introduce him. It's our third time returning guest and the famous
Keith Lane. Keith is the Executive Vice President, Creative Director of Thunder Communications, and Keith is has an unbelievable history where he won a lot of creative awards. I mean, what I'm impressed was when not only the awards he's done for the Clios and the Emmys and a lot of the art shows.
He was the best of show at the Westchester Dog Show.
But no,
yes, I was the
he's
poodle.
Done the Paris Creative Show.
I was the poodle.
He's done a lot, but where I'm impressed is his pedigree, where he comes from.
Pedigree.
He was with Arnold, Emerson Lane. I mean, he's when communications guru, and
he was,
and Keith is also was and is, but he's also a visiting professor at BU's Center for Digital Imaging Arts, and he's done a lot in the areas of social media and communication. It's a pleasure to have you back on the show, Keith.
Well, thank you, Mark C. Greatly appreciate it. Pleasure to meet a guy in a tie that I actually like. Okay.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
I know, as far as Woburn, maybe. Anyway, hi Jeffrey. Nice to be back.
Keith,
Speaking
we want
to the
you
mic.
back. We thought we were going to have you every
month. Do I have
month.
a big blue circle in front of my face like a clown nose, Lucia?
Oh, that's good.
This. Okay.
I like that that blue nose.
Does it look good? Because I'm not going to brown nose anybody. Make it blue.
Keith,
okay.
the blue nose Jewish kid.
Had the very colorful yarmulke.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Hanukkah's coming. Did you know that?
Hanukkah's coming too fast.
Mark's one of us. Hey, look at this. I saw this. Look at that. You get that, Lucia? Lucia, look at Mark's card. Z.
Z.
This is how you communicate. We're Thunder Communications. Z, it's an icon. You don't forget it. This is a keeper.
No, it's not an icon. He's an icon.
He's an icon.
Come on, you're the marketing man.
And he's a lawyer, and I actually like him.
I'd say he's really a reformed lawyer.
He's a reformed lawyer?
He doesn't really practice the law.
Good, because it's my least favorite.
I hate when lawyers practice the law because they don't get to do it right.
When I used to work with Irish candidates, they called them liars. And I said, let's try to pronounce better, lawyers.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Maybe you're the one who had it wrong.
That's he's a mensch. He understands. Does everybody know what a mensch is?
Lucia doesn't.
Lucia, hey, you know what a mensch is? Okay, I'll tell you. Where you from?
Originally Italy.
Oh, Italy. I took a while to guess. I have a cannoli for you later. Okay. All right. A mensch in
inappropriate
Yiddish.
comments.
Thank you so much. That's what I'm here for.
Well,
Okay.
I'd like
Like I said, you want a
Stop,
certified
Mark.
you want a certified public accountant, then you have a human nightlight as a guest. Okay? Okay. Nod right out.
But you're going to tell us about social media. Mark was trying to ask you. Not Lucia's,
I am.
Not Lucia's,
Okay,
I want to go
couple
back to
of
that
things.
thunder
Yeah.
of the communication.
Okay.
Give us a little thunder on social media.
Give you a little thunder. By the way, I wasn't with Arnold. Okay, I started an ad agency when I was 26 years old. I grew up in the projects of Malden. My family moved to Marblehead. Talk about culture shock? Yeah. Okay, but nobody handed me anything. I worked at Hill Holiday. I learned from a really smart guy named Jack Connors. Listen to everything he said. Always listen to people who know more than you do. And when I was 26, 27, I went out with 2 other guys. Remember, no cell phones, no emails, no nothing. We started our own ad agency called Emerson Lane Fortuna over a pizza parlor in the North End.
I interviewed there. 1981.
Did we hire you? That was Canal Street.
Were you in business then?
Yeah, we were in Canal Street.
Right.
We were really moving up. Okay.
Right. 81 or
from the
82
apartment.
maybe.
That's when we started, 81.
Yeah.
Early August.
That's where I interviewed.
Hot, surviving.
I didn't interview with you though.
Must have been Dick Emerson. Okay, so he had the tie on.
Yes, he did.
It wasn't me.
No, we can tell.
Yeah, definitely. Should have hired you. Would have grown even faster. But anyway, hey Mark, how are you?
No, very impressive.
Well,
Very
no, you
impressive.
go out with a projector and a book, and what made us different, we weren't a creative boutique. We were strategically driven. Any great creative shop can do what they call a one-shot, one great ad. What are you going to do next? And after that, and a year after that, and 3 years after that. Clients stayed with us. We did a merger acquisition with a company called Arnold Advertising. In the early 90s, we became Arnold Fortuna Lane. Arnold Fortune and Cabot, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm the founder, partner, and creative director of what is now Arnold Worldwide. Started Thunder Communications a few months ago with Penny Schuler, and I would have to say 80% of our business has come through social media, 20% through referrals. Now, you don't have to knock on a door. You still knock, but less. But it's how you post. It's what you post. It says perhaps on Facebook, what's on your mind. Well, it's not just what's on your mind. Be intuitive. What do you think's on someone else's mind at that time, that day, what's taking place in the world? You'd be amazed how many people you can reach. And be honest. Don't lie, because people can see right through that. Now, should I continue with social media?
I like it. I'm enjoying it.
All right, Mark Z. He's okay. I like this lawyer. Okay, it's really good.
Listening lawyer.
And a listening lawyer. This is a miracle. See, we're close to Hanukkah. The first Hanukkah miracles happen. Mark Z. Mark's watching now.
Don't tell my mother that. Only my mother would say that.
Every Jewish mother, the son's a miracle. I know. I didn't become a doctor. I didn't become a lawyer. You know, they have no idea. They had no idea what the hell I did.
No, you've been unemployed your whole life.
My entire life. Yes. Yes. So anyway, from that juncture, there are a couple of social media sites that you need to be on, at least in my opinion. One is called LinkedIn. Now, what's LinkedIn? Okay, it's not the world's most exciting website, okay, but it's a credibility check, you know, because you got to say who you are, links to what you do, your background, and your recommendations, so that clients, potential clients, check you out, and they go, oh, he's pretty interesting. Wow, and look at all those people. Wow, they think he's pretty good. And they're former clients, people who've worked with him, whatever. Yeah. Okay, establishes credibility. Facebook. That's where it happens for me. All right? You put your punum on there, too. Because you can go on Facebook and call yourself Jazzy J or a DJ in Paris.
Or Mark Z.
Well, Mark Z's a different story. And he's a lawyer who's honest. How do you like that miracle? Hey, you know what Stephen Wright said? 5% of all attorneys give the other 95% a good name. Right?
I know that joke.
Yeah, I know. It's an old one.
I've
but
lived
still,
it.
Now, you know what? I think it's now down to 1%, and he's sitting next to me. Okay? All right. The other 99%, forget about. So, all right. Here we are. Facebook, right? It's a 24-hour day parade. Pay attention. Pay attention in terms of what you post. How you post it, what you say, visually. Jeffrey, what did I post when I appeared in your show about 4 months ago?
Pictures. Funny pictures.
Of what?
Funny pictures of something.
It was a car exploding.
Oh, right. I remember that now. The exploding car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You
What?
said get people's attention. Don't bore them to death.
That's right. Okay, don't bore people. And I'm just speaking for myself here. I don't care what crops you've yielded on Farmville. I really don't. I mean, I don't care to see what you had for breakfast. And you know what? I love dogs. Okay, but if you post shots of your dog 100 times a day, it just says to me, you are gainfully unemployed.
Okay, I'll stop putting my dog up. I got the hint.
I like your dog. I like
My
dogs.
dog's
Put
cute.
the dog on already.
Hurt
It's
a little
okay.
bit, but I
it's
got
like
the
people,
message.
they sit around all day. It's like, come on, do something.
I'm gonna go home.
Get business. Get business.
You're just mad at Spencer because he has more hair than you.
Okay, fine. He's adorable though. Penny has a cuter dog though. You can compare dog shots later. Okay, to me.
I don't know. He's got a good head of hair.
So does Spencer.
And Mark looks good too. I want to talk to you. Really. All right. So what's next? You want to know what kind of clients I got? Validate it?
Tell people what to do. It's social marketing time. It's the end of the year.
Okay. All right. Well, this time of year is usually really tough because it's holiday time. And potential clients, as I say, go into from Thanksgiving to like right after the New Year. I call it the Christmas coma, the Hanukkah hangover, the Kwanzaa crisis. You know, it's like, I gotta do this one, hey, the Santa hat, hey, the menorah. You know what? We're doing business. We're busy. We're working. Okay, so while others, you know, are chopping trees or, you know, getting ready for the holidays or cooking.
Killing the environment.
Doing business. And we're doing it.
I like it.
We have clients, not only right down the street where we are in Marblehead, We have clients in
Overseas.
Bangkok. Oh yeah,
Right.
Bangkok, Mumbai, Germany, Dubai. There you go. So it's the message, the universal message. Because what
Those are
you
good
do.
keywords.
Well, here's the thing. What you do on there is what we do for our clients at Thunder. What makes you different? What makes you unique? There's a lot of people who are so-called creative directors in advertising, or photographers, or art directors, designers, web designers, attorneys, okay? CPAs, I can't help them, okay? But, all right, the point is what makes you different. This is what we do for our clients. Unique. Separates you from everyone else. Because you have competition in business. I have competition. And you got to be aware of that, because you know what? If you don't think you have competition out there, you're going to be hanging that out of business sign very soon. Space for rent, whatever. We don't.
Have you stayed, though, it seems to be that you've really adapted to the times. I mean, when you originally started your company here, it was more regional, and then obviously now you're international. How have you been able to adapt to the times where a lot of companies have just folded or can't continue?
You don't quit.
I love your website. I know Mark was asking you a question.
Oh, you went there?
I love the way the pictures changed.
Correct.
It's wonderful.
Oh, thank you very much.
I notice you're smart. There's no pictures of you there. on
No,
the
there
front
is
page.
on.
There's a picture.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Not
It's
on the front
interesting on
page.
websites. Okay, see the typical thing that people do on a website is about. We say why us with a question mark. Why should you hire us?
I love it. The
Yeah.
the
You
lead
see
picture is a picture of a cow with big ears.
he's
Cute
joking.
cow.
That's not our website. Thundercommunications.net. What are you doing? Lucia, come on. Let's go. Work the pad. Thunder.
That's not the cow?
No. Thundercommunications.net. You have an animated video. Boom. Of thunderclouds,
That's
lightning,
what it came
sound
up.
effects.
That's what I
your,
saw, Jeff.
that's your landing
Right.
page. Tomb, enter, boom. Why us?
It's
Hey,
dramatic,
mirror.
Jeff.
You know what I mean?
Very dramatic.
God, do your homework. Lucia, we're going to talk, okay? Grazie, though. Grazie for trying. I really appreciate that. Look at you. What are you, just out of school while Jeffrey's hunting? Good.
No, she's
Welcome
been out
to
of
the real
school for
world.
probably about 30 years.
Have you?
I just got
You
pinched
look
second time
fabulous.
today.
She keeps pinching. No wonder you're sitting next to him. Okay? Who else is going to pinch him, right?
Nobody.
Nobody.
My wife doesn't pinch
In
me.
terms of when you talk about lawyers and professionals,
Yes, Mark.
there's only so much you could do with them. Any ideas you have that, obviously, we're in a competitive world, especially lawyers are trying to market themselves best to clients, Jeff, I mean, I know we're hearing the thunder now, but,
That's
some
Now they're on
advice,
my side.
why you and your company, the professional community is so competitive today, and they're bringing in more marketing people, they're looking at social media. What are your thoughts for that market?
For
The professional market, lawyers, accountants, because marketing is big today, and they're
Mm-hmm.
utilizing social media, and they have to compete, and there are a lot of lawyers out there, and specialists,
Yeah.
as you
I
know.
know.
So they're looking at ways to market, because it's very different, the profession, the way it used to be.
You are
That's
so
a-
smart. This website is spectacular.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's a
simple.
collage of
Keep
pictures.
it
You push
simple.
the picture and get the headline of their emotions.
That's right. Understanding the human condition.
feelings.
Understand the human condition.
So when you subbed
If
out
don't,
this
it cannot
website,
be
who
a
did it for you?
success.
I love it.
Penny, who's sitting out there? Penny Schuler, business
I love
partner,
it.
Fabulous.
president. She's the smart
Fabulous.
one. It was easy to do because I write the copy, so therefore I approve it. No revisions. But to answer Mark's question, it's really interesting because, okay, I'm going to ask Mark a question first. Mark, what is perhaps one of the least trusted professions in America?
Lawyers,
President.
Thank you. Well,
Right.
politicians and
lawyers.
lawyers. If I need a lawyer, I want a lawyer who is actually going to respond to me and be honest and not, boom, start the clock and send me an invoice for giving me 5 minutes of time.
Right.
I don't charge. In fact, I'll tell you this, honest to God. When there is a potential client, they're a little reticent about getting together, I say, hey, I'm not a lawyer. Okay, the first meeting's free. After that, you pay me.
Right, of course.
Exactly.
Right.
So imagine if you knew, like, I'm talking to Mark Z. He didn't charge me to talk to him on the phone. All right, what's your problem? How can I help?
Right.
This is what I want to know. Ask questions. Ask questions. Start a page.
Right.
And see how people feel out there. Check their temperature. And all of a sudden, you become the lawyer that people like.
Right.
Keith, if someone would have wanted to get hold of you, how would they contact you? Tell us again.
I tell you? Okay. Well, you can contact us via Alex G. Bell's really cool invention. Okay, it's called the telephone. All right.
What's Gmail?
Well, there's also email and Gmail and all that stuff. Okay. Here's my direct line. And I only have one phone line. Everybody's got like 16 lines. I don't know who the hell to call when you call. I leave messages on 26 lines. 781-258-7364. That's my one direct line. Now, to get to my business partner, Penny Schuler, Penny, Penny, at thundercommunications.net. That's her direct email. If you spell
That was the
communications...
remedial class version.
All right, well, let me tell you, a lot of people out there, they might be driving or they're a little slow on the draw. And if you spell communications with a K, please don't contact us.
Why are you looking at her?
No, I was looking at Lucia. But no, it's annoying. It's like, come on. Coffee, cup. I'm not even going to buy you coffee. All
Look
right?
at Mark
The
Z.
K,
It
K.
goes with one letter, makes it easy.
But the Z works.
Z works.
But you know something?
Do
Do you know he comes up with Zuckerberg? When you Google him? He and Zuckerberg are always number 1 and 2.
You know what's also interesting?
Isn't
It's
he
marked with a
amazing?
CZ, but we've had to make changes in ours to point because most people still do with the K.
Google little Z.
Really?
Yeah.
Google little Z and his son will come up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your son an attorney?
You're kind. I mean, well, actually, you're unkind. My son's still very young.
Google
Oh, you got a little boy?
Google
That's a
boss.
little boy.
How old's your
Not
little
so
boy?
old, but
How
he's
old boy?
14.
Oh, bar mitzvah recently.
That's right.
No, but-
Mazel tov. Isn't that great?
Google boss of Z and his wife comes up. Google real boss of Z and his mother comes up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Or mini
That's how it
boss, and my
works.
daughter comes up.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Obviously, I don't think I have to tell everyone after listening to that segment. My name is Jeffrey Davis. I'm with Mark Z. This is Radio Entrepreneurs. We had the truly famous, talented, and brilliant and creative Keith Lane from Thunder Communications on. We hope he comes back again. We thought he was going to. We're going to try to work that out with him. We announced it on Facebook over a month ago. This is Radio Entrepreneurs, and we'll be right back after this break.
Thanks, Keith.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Pleasure.
Mark.
Pleasure.
Absolutely.
Just going to do some openings and closings.